I'm David from Byte25. In this video, I'm going to show you how to configure subnets in the Byte25 appliance. Configuring subnets is one of the most powerful features of Byte25. It allows you to get total visibility of your network, even though you may only have a single appliance installed in the core. By defining addresses of your remote subnets and VLANs, we can see the performance to remote sites from a single appliance. Configuring subnets is actually quite simple. You go over here to the menu and configure sites, and you'll see here the configure site menu. In this instance, we've got no sites configured, so let's go ahead and add a new site. We click the add new site button, and we can give the site a name. We'll say DMZ. We can give it an address, a subnet address. In our case, we'll say 192.168.1.0 with a 24-bit subnet mask. We also have the option for bandwidth. Now, the bandwidth is important here. We will normally specify the maximum bandwidth available to that site, and therefore we can actually calculate percentage utilization and get better understanding of actually how heavily utilized that link is. In this case, let's say 50 meg. And again, if it belongs to a group or not, in this case it's going to be a top level site, but you could associate it with a group. You might want to do this if a single site has multiple VLANs or multiple subnets. You could find a group and lump all those different subnets together into one group for a better picture of what's actually happening in the network. Let's go ahead and save this. And we'll see here on the left-hand side, our new site DMZ has appeared, and we can get the information about this site here, 50 megabits, the subnet address, and so on. And we can keep populating the sites like this to build up a good view of the topology of the network. A good example here is on the demo site. Let me just scroll back to the Configure Sites tab. And we can see here, we have a bunch of groups here and a bunch of subnets associated with each of those groups. And in this way, we can build up a very detailed picture of the network topology for monitoring purposes. So how does this look like when we're looking at the performance tabs? We can come here to performance, and you can see here that the sites that we've configured are now available from this drop-down menu, and we can actually go ahead and put a filter on these sites. So now we're looking at just the Office 365 traffic, and again, we can select any of these sites or subnets that we previously defined. The other powerful feature here is being able to look at the whole network topology. So if we swing across here to the topology view, we see here now a hierarchical view of the actual network topology. And again, we can drill down here for more information. So if we've got the Office VLAN, we've got options to have a look at various utilization details, but also of interest here is show devices. So here now we see the current active devices in the Office VLAN. And here they're all 192.168 addresses. So this gives us a very good picture in real time of all the hosts that are communicating. And again, for each of these hosts, we can start to get more information about what they're currently doing. So in this example, we see here that host 192.168.1.101 is in the last 5 minutes, has all these applications active. It gives us a very quick and easy way to drill down from a very high level view of the network down to an individual host on an individual site with minimal clicks. So that's pretty much how we configure sites. As I said, you can actually put as many of these as you like. You can have them very deeply nested, and it gives you a very good picture of what's happening in the network at any one time, and allows you to see remote network performance at a glance from all the performance tabs. So thanks for listening. Please feel free to reach out to us directly at byte25.com.